Hey guys, this is Reggie with A Team Appliance, and um, something was on my mind. I said, let me get some feedback from the community out there on this. So if you go on a service call and you get there and it's something like, the circuit breaker's off or, something simple. So what happened to me just now, just still here. What happened to me just now is I came on a service call. The lady asked me if the lady said her machine isn't working, and I said, send me a picture. I always have my customers send me pictures of the machines. I try most of the time. That way I can bring the right parts, and also I usually know what's wrong with the machine just by looking at it, and the symptoms. And so anyway, she said her washer wouldn't turn on. So the first thing I did said, did you check the circuit breaker? She said yes. I flipped it off and on. I should have told her to plug in like a lamp or something, but sometimes I don't like giving too much instruction because people get frustrated or they think you don't want to come out. So anyway, she did that, and she said, "Yeah, I did that. Flipped it. It still won't come on." I said, "Okay, I'll come out." And plus, she's like 10 minutes from my house. I was like, "All right, this is cool." And I get here, and the machine comes on. Right? The lady was like, "I knew that was going to happen. Soon you get here, it is turned on." So it turned on. I still do a diagnostic because I hate to leave and say, okay, and then it happens again since I leave and something I missed. So I turned it on. I ran through like a rinse cycle. I flipped the circuit breaker off and on. I turned, so I did a couple things. I jiggled the plug to see if it was a short anywhere. I checked the board to see anything was burned out. So anything looks fine. It is a very old apartment complex. It looks kind of run down and not really maintenance very well. So I'm thinking, I hate to, pointing towards that. It looks like that's the issue, but it worked. So now the dilemma here is not really a dilemma, but I just wonder what do you guys do when it comes to your diagnostic fee? So my diagnostic fee is $60. I have the right to charge the full $60 because I came out, right? But the humanitarian in me is more like, I hate to. I didn't even take I didn't really take a tool out of my bag, and I hate to charge my $60, and they feel bad, and whatever. So the humanitarian side of me comes out a bit, and so, but I do charge though. So I charge her $20. I said, just give me. I told her, I said my diagnostic fee is $60 for coming out, but I'll just charge you $20 just for gas. Cool. All right, great. Here you go. So for you new guys out there, you vets, you do what you're gonna do anyway, whatever. There's people who still feel, even though you have the right to charge your full diagnostic fee, because that's the deal. Judgment, I would say, using good judgment. It's like, because here's what happens. You charge a full $60 diagnostic fee. They're gonna bug you for every little thing to try to get their $60 worth out of you. Did it get, and also this way, when you charge only $20, if, especially like if it's older place, and I think it's the complex, but like if it's a house, and it's an electrical issue, they'd rather bug you to come out again, other than have a whole nother person's service come out, like an electrician, that it's gonna cost a lot. So they're gonna bug you as much as I can. So if you only charge them $20, not the really diagnostic fee, and I added in there for gas, you're not obligated to come back. You can just be like, I'm just, I can't come out and service your machine. And excuse me. But if you charge $60, there is some obligation there. So that's just my 2 cents on it. So if you get a minute, leave a comment on what you would do. What do you do in the case when you go in and you get there, you don't even take a tool out of your bag, and the issue isn't there? Now, even I know most of us, we do question as much as we can before we come out, which you should do. But sometimes these situations are unavoidable. It's very rare for me, but I feel like just charging $20 pays for some of my time. She was close, which is good. And also, I believe I have a future customer, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure the customer is happy. Even though part of your deal is the diagnostic fee, at some point you have to adjust for people and putting yourself in their shoes. Anyway, leave a comment. I want to know, What do you do in these situations, guys? Whatever, you know, you don't have to do it the way I do it. I just like putting this. I just want to put this video out here, this, you know, especially for new guys, so you see in the future stuff that you're gonna run into, and you can kind of gauge what you would do in this situation. But leave a comment and let me know what you guys do. Look forward to hearing from you. This is Reggie with A-Team Appliance.